think of banger racing and Ford Granadas and greasy burgers probably spring to mind. The only thing that's cheaper than the meat are the cars on the track. But this place is a bit different. The meat's still cheap. Some of the cars are quite collectible. The Firecracker banger meet in Essex, the exact opposite of the grace and champagne of Goodwood. Instead of rare classics being cherished and buffed with the wax of a Lady B, they're smashed to bits in racing's most brutal discipline. It's a day full of contact races, but I want to see old cars saved, not wrecked. I've come along to try and work out what the appeal is, but I'm a bit sceptical. The entry list reads like my dream garage. Just going to run you through some of the cars that are about to be killed. That's an old Rover, P4 or 100. That is a 59 Chevy Impala or a Bel Air. That's a rare car. Mark 1 or Granada Hearst. There's over 20 Jaguars. There's lovely American tin, some of which I used to own. You've probably got the rarest car here, haven't you?
Early 1950s Rolls Royce Silver Clay.
To me, that's an exceptionally valuable car, surely. Or is it?
On the road in good nick, it's 80 grand's worth of car.
Is it really? Yeah. It's my postman's son. My brother's wanted a Ford V8 Pilot for about 10 years.
You've got a part of it now, haven't you?
I've got a part of it. That's the only part I've got.
And another one.
Oh, and another.
They're all going to be on eBay.
Thank you.
Not that you should write these guys off as callously disrespectful, because a lot of thought goes into preparation.
Some of these cars take 2, 3, 4 weeks to prepare. It's not just buying a car, taking the lights out and the glass out, and then hitting it with a hammer.
It can take up to £1,000 to prepare for battle, bolting down the bonnet, cutting back the wings so they can't foul the wheels, and armouring the driver's door. Add a roll cage and death metal accessories, and away you go. I suppose banger racing is all that cars beyond economic repair can do. And it's obviously very popular with all ages. To try and understand it all from the inside, I followed the fortunes of world champion Jason Boxer Jack Jackson.
Here he is! That's Jason Jackson! Just about to head out into the first race. The car looks beautiful, it's well prepared. I really hope they don't smash it up, because if they do, I'm going to have to repair it.
About 100 cars will be fighting it out in heats, trying to get a place in the final at the end of the day. The winner is simply the last car running. Jason drives a smart heat and avoids trouble to be the last man standing. But with the crowd baying for blood and his adrenaline running wild, he simply can't resist ploughing it into the back of somebody. Which means now I've got some repairs to do. Jason showed me how to straighten panels, banger style, by using a crane and a chain.
See that crate come out. Watch this. Oh, it's like magic.
When some fine-tuning is required, they reach for the hammer. For me, this was torture. I decided to stick to more constructive things.
I've actually got it totally stuck.
Lewis won't be winning the Formula 1 with you in the team.
With the Jag repaired, it was time to go out and smash it up again in the final. Go figure.
It's a bit like mechanical zombies, really. They're all sort of not very fast, but they're all still moving, and they look pretty ugly.
There's 500 quid in it for the winner, but even the world champion is more interested in having a good crash. One of the few rules is that you're not allowed to smash into another driver's door. Like that. If you do, you get disqualified, just like our Jason. Naughty boy. But it shows you why these guys do it. For them, nothing beats the sheer adrenaline rush of smashing stuff up.
Well, that's the cream of banger racing. But I have to say, it still feels wrong destroying classics and old vehicles. Every vehicle tells a story. It's, you know, you wouldn't do this to your granny, would you?